keep that space. Keep that space with your eyes closed. And I'm going to tune us in. Elongate your spine, roll the shoulders back, open the heart center. And an inhale, bring the arms over your head, palms to touch. And then guide the palms down just in front of your heart center. Thumbs slightly touching the sternum. And then exhale to begin. And inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Atkre name, Jugat kre name, Sat kre name, Siri Gurudeve name. Atkre name, Jugat kre name, Sat kre name, Siri Gurudeve name. Atkre name, Jugat kre name, Sat kre name, Siri Gurudeve name. And with your eyes closed, the intention today is to really set your mind in that state of awakening in the morning. So I'm going to run you through the Waking Up series, and basically this is something to cultivate first thing in the morning. And you can bring yourself to lying down with the eyes closed. So just release the mudra, just release the hands, and then come to lie down and maybe try to just listen to my voice. So as we are awakening in the morning, our mind can be in different stages. So we might have had a very sound sleep and already awakening with a smile on our lips. Or maybe we had a bit of a rough sleep, and usually that comes toward us with that feeling that maybe we feel like we got hit with a hammer, or you might say that a bus has driven you over, or maybe you woke up having had a bit of a nightmare, or maybe your dreams have been fiery or violent. So in the morning, I highly recommend you, no matter in what state of conscious you awaken, keep the eyes shut for a minute, and then maybe place your hands onto, maybe your left hand onto your heart and your right hand onto your tummy area, just a little bit below your navel. This is where your third chakra is located. And just begin with a deep exhale and feel the navel drawing back deep into your spine. So let's do that together. And that was your exhalation, and that makes the inhalation a little bit more conscious and a little bit easier to learn that process of deep breathing. So gently inhale now. So with your inhalation, you're feeling your tummy area expanding and making this shape of a big balloon. And then try to guide that inhalation a little bit further up into your sternum area. I know it's hard, but try, even it causes a little bit of tension in your face, try this inhalation to travel, okay? And then travel up more into the lungs and into the rib cage. And then when you have this first deep inhalation in the morning, allow that inhale to pause on top. And from here, gently exhale. And naturally there occurs a pause on top of the exhalation. And let's do that again. Inhaling. And guiding that breath all the way up. And then pausing on top and slowly exhale. So everything is descending down and the diaphragm gently draws back and up. And then inhale here. Tummy goes all widening. Yeah, inhaling deeply. Diaphragm draws a little bit down and in. And then really use that consciousness to bring that inhalation up. And with all power possible, filling the sternum, rib cage and the top of both lungs. And then hold for once and exhale. And when you reach the exhale, now let go, just breathe normally. You can relax your hands and maybe only with that very subtle inhaling and exhaling, which should be coming very, very natural. We feel the prana starting to circulate within us, and that really, really gently brings tingling throughout your body. Maybe you can feel it in your toes, maybe you can feel it in the fingertips, maybe even though you lie down, you feel slightly dizziness in your head. So this means already with that first inhalation in the morning, you're starting to detoxify. And now just blink your eyes gently open. And when we wake up in the morning, no matter what the state of consciousness is, let's try to cultivate this thankfulness, this being thankful to be alive, being thankful to have the sense of seeing, the sense of hearing, smelling, touching, tasting. So this is not for everyone alive the case. And then also be thankful that we have 4 limbs, we have legs that carry us through our day, and we have hands to be able to do work, house chores and touch things. And once you have this consciousness and you cultivate that consciousness every day, already little and big worries or sorrows melt away instantly. Okay, let's begin our Kriya. So our first Kriya is something that as a beginner we begin with 15 seconds only, then 30, and then slowly we begin to cultivate a little bit more, and you will also see day by day it will feel different. So you probably feeling very awake today. I'm on the complete opposite. I feel very, very weak and I'm a bit run down. So I will just lift my head here and I bring the both legs up, the both hands up, and you decide for yourself whether you have the capacity today to lift both legs, or like me, if you only want to lift one leg, because we are going to breathe with the breath of fire. So I'm gonna time us for 1 minute, starting now. Okay, begin the breath of fire, pumping the navel area. We are reaching 30 seconds. I am changing. If you like to change, you can go ahead. This was 1 strong minute. Inhale, take the hands over your head. Inhale here and hold the breath, please. So I'm gonna hold the breath for 15 seconds. And you can squeeze Mulat Bandha, squeeze the sexual organs, squeeze them together. Hold your breath. And now please release Mulada Bandha, release the sexual organs and sweep the arms down. And just relax, just integrate that 1 minute. We're coming to do one more in a little bit. So whenever we are doing the breath of fire, no matter if we are lying down, if you're standing, if you're sitting, sometimes immediately a detoxification process hits our system, and you will feel that you become maybe a little bit irritated on your throat, in your throat chakra. And then just please have a little sip of water, just a little one. Or you feel maybe that a taste sets up on the tongue. So now, since this is the wake up series, this is before we do anything else, before we go to the bathroom, before we brush our teeth or brush our tongue. So let's just do 1 more minute breath of fire. In real life being, you might be already very satisfied doing only 1 minute, but let's do 1 more minute, okay? Begin now, lifting head, lifting arm and deciding on the legs. Gaze looking over the big toe and begin to pump. And getting ready to change sides. If you only do 1 leg, now please get ready, hug both knees toward your chest, hug your knees and continue the breath of fire here. This is 30 seconds. Please keep on pumping, keeping the upper body very still, pumping the navel in and out, and only breathing through the nose, feeling the energy circulating. And now beginning rolling the spine up and down. So you can continue the breath of fire here or just long deep breathing. Listen to your body. Listen to how you feel in the morning. And then please come to roll up, seated in an easy pose. Inhale. Now squeeze the sexual organs, squeeze Mula Bandha, take the arms up and hold the breath in, please. Holding, squeezing the bandhas, concealing that energy that we created. Hold, 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 please. Hold, squeeze, relax the facial muscles. And then now gently exhale through your nose, release and sweep through the electromagnetic field. And then just take your palms on to your knees. Engage Jalata Bandha. Tuck your chin toward your chest and integrate this energy. Be very still. Gently blink the eyes open. Okay. So, ego eradicator. Cannot do that exercise enough. Okay, so your fingers go in just on that pad below the end of, so the fingers touching here, and then the thumbs remain extended throughout this exercise. So again, when we are doing the breath of fire, your upper body, good morning. Good morning, Jessica, good morning. I'll mute you. Okay, when we are doing the ego eradicator, the upper body is very, very still. So ego eradicator, so as we take our knees as an indication for that 60-degree angle, just have a look. We are perfectly shaped. We are a triangle. So every time we do this exercise, this is your chance again to establish a perfect shape of a triangle. 1, 2, 3. And remember, in order for the Kundalini energy to travel up, you want to remain seated with a very perpendicular spine. And then take this awkward chin. Do not release that awkward chin. Arms coming up, and I'm setting the timer for 3 long minutes. Try to get the arm for as straight as you somehow can. Remember, 60 degrees and eyes rolling up, and we are pumping with the breath of fire. So it is inhaling, exhaling. Inhale goes out, exhale goes in. Upper body remains very, very still, and it does get heavier with a couple of minutes. Try to keep, this is the only exercise that we do today. to before we sit in meditation, okay? So I'm going to start the timer now. Be relaxed for your facial muscles, okay? We have 1 more minute. Keep the arms up straight. Good. Keep on pumping. Eradicating that ego that is sometimes in our way to proceed with life. So keep on pumping, stronger, or if you already feeling the physical body getting weaker, make that pump more subtle and slower, but keep the arms straight up, up, up. 30 more seconds. So the ego is trying to give in. The mind is trying to tell you to give up, but don't. Okay, let's pump 20 more seconds. Okay, inhale, take the arms up, open the fingertips, and the palms either touching or hooking, and now raising up, up, up. Now close the Mulat Bandha, squeeze the sexual organs, and now we holding the breath in, holding it in, retain the breath, conceal that energy, hold it. Now gently release, breathe out, sweep through the electromagnetic field, and then just take the palms up. Take Gyan Mudra, take thumb and index finger, tuck your chin, and take 3 minutes of long, deep breathing. And remember to have that pause that naturally occurs in between, on top of the inhalation. Pause, and then long and deep exhale. Pause, and if you like, you can time yourself by counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, stop. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pause, exhale, and continue in your own space. If you do not like numbers or counting, always go back to long Sat and Nams. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. And relax through the facial muscles. Relax the lips, the tongue, the teeth. Blinking your eyes open. So this is the wake up series. This kriya is done. Now we do have time and we can add a little bit, just something that I personally do in the morning before I wake up. Just a little bit something for the legs. So I usually like to stimulate the digestive tract. So I take a few minutes usually kicking my heels against the sitting bones to stimulate the digestive flow in the morning. And since we today did the wake up series, we will not go into a shavasana, because obviously in the morning, once we are up, and we would go to the bathroom, brush our teeth and scrape our tongue, drink our water, have an ice cold shower. And if you are a real lifetime Kundalini yogi, of course you do your chores, whatever you have to do, and then you come back at some point to the mat and you do your 1 hour or 2 hours of sadhana, of your personal practice. But if you do not have time, if you have to go to the office or to work or to teach, you can just cultivate that little practice that we did, that kriya to wake up. So this is a really useful thing also when we are traveling, and sometimes our digestion is all over the place or not there at all due to time difference, or maybe we ate food that we usually don't. So this is a really good way to stimulate. Okay, having said this, please come to sit in rock pose. And as we know, for Asian cultures, they got the best way to eat and digest. So whenever we sit on our sitting bones, we are already stimulating that digestive system. Now, For the past 2 days, we worked with our mudra to release worries and little sorrows and whatever is on our mind. So we have 7 minutes left, and we will do that same mudra. So you remember to bring the little fingers together, the sides of the hand together, middle finger together, and you have the arms away from your body. Now, find your perfect seat. If you feel that you cannot sit in rock pose, you can sit in easy pose or a chair, whatever is best for you. And just keep the other fingers and the thumbs extended. So only the little finger, the sides of the hands, and the middle finger are touching. Okay, I'm gonna start us now. 7 minutes in meditation. Okay. Long, deep breathing, please. Please focus on your breath. So the focus is not on the little sorrows or on the problems we carry. We focus on the breath, breathing away that what bothers us. And if it doesn't bother us, it is not a problem anymore. It is just an obstacle that we need to get out of the way.
a strong posture and always redirect your mind onto the breath or the mantra. Conscious, long, deep breathing. With your eyes closed, release the mudra, the hand gesture. Take your arms up and over your head, palms touching. And I'm going to tune us out with 3 Sat Nams, and then we ground ourselves. Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. And then please blink your eyes open and just ground yourself. Take all that energy into your body. Thank you for watching. Sat Nam.